Recent story about the Veterans Memorial Monument located in Cape Coral. In the next few years, traffic improvements to the Cape Coral Parkway and Del Prado Boulevard and construction of the new Cape Coral Bridge mean that monument will have to move. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris Safadi.
I'm Amanda Hall. She stopped by our Wink Listens event in Cape Coral and asked if there are any protections in place to keep it where it is. Wink News anchor Emma Heaton has the answer.
Amelia wanted to know if this 1969 memorial is on the Register of Historic Places. Well, Amelia, despite its age, it is not considered historic. We learned from the executive director of the Cape Coral Museum of History, Janelle Troll, there's more that goes into that designation. Florida has plenty of historic sites, but the National Park Service maintains the registry.
This would be for the national level, and it goes through the State Historic Preservation Office so that they can verify and make sure that it meets all the criteria.
There is an application process.
It's about 10 pages, and what it requires is for you to, verify the age of whatever it is that you're attempting to get on the registry. It has to be at least 50 years old.
You have to verify it looks the same as when it was originally created, or detail why it doesn't, and explain its significance.
Not only its history, but why is it important? Did it, have an impact within the community? What's the value? How does the community see this object or item?
You must provide photos and the history to get it before the preservation office, and then starts the waiting game.
It's like a 4-month to could be up to a year process for them to determine, is it even eligible? And then, what the further steps are beyond that.
Troll tried with the Cape Coral Yacht Club, but ran out of time before it was demolished. She also mentioned the city's original 8 homes, which Wink News anchor Lois Tomey recently featured.
I think history is foundation of where you start, and everybody should preserve the history. Whoever built these homes back in those days was a visionary.
But there are other considerations, like whether the owner wants that historic designation. They may face restrictions on what they can and cannot do on their property. In Cape Coral, Emma Heaton, Wink News.
The museum is currently looking at locations within the city that are 50+ years old and whether they should pursue historic designations for any of them. The other possible thing to do is get locations listed at the state level on the state master site list. That reflects the site, building, or cemetery is at least 50 years old. If you'd like to take part in our next listening session, it's at the North Campus of the YMCA of Collier County on August 27th from 8 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon.
5 people